Ahsoka here. Today I'm going to be talking about and reviewing Superman the Man of Tomorrow. Superman the Man of Tomorrow is the new animated feature from DC. This is one of the first animated features since the kind of resolution of their prior animated universe. Up until this point, for the last, at least 6-7 years, maybe longer, there's been a shared animated universe based on the New 52 storyline that sort of just wrapped up. So this is sort of the first version of Superman in this new universe. And I don't know if it's going to be a shared universe like the prior animated movies, or if they're one-offs or self-contained. I haven't really read any information on that, so I'll just be reviewing this obviously as a standalone movie. So first of all, just to talk about my initial reaction to this movie, and then I'll get into specifics. So after I was finished watching Superman Man of Tomorrow, I was honestly underwhelmed. I can't say that I was that excited, or I was like blown away by it. I didn't watch it and immediately want to watch it again, like with the other animated movies. I've seen some of the other ones anyways. So yeah, my initial reaction definitely was, no, I was okay. It was alright. I definitely wasn't blown away by it. So I've been trying to kind of think through why, which brings us to the review. So I'll start off with the animation style. I'm looking over here to my notes. That's what I keep looking at over there. So the animation style, and you can see I froze a frame of it behind me. It's a really nice animation style. I like that it's distinct from the previous incarnations of the animated styles. So they went for something new, which is great. And it looks like they spent some money on it. The animation looks like it's really top quality animation. It has a really thick black line around the characters, so it's almost comic book-ish in some ways, but I think it's also a little distracting in other ways. It's you can't really make it out in the image you see behind me, since it's kind of dark, but yeah, the black outline works some cases. It doesn't work in some other cases. So it's okay. It's quality animation. The black lines around the characters are a little much. But other than that, I think it's good animation. I like the animation. Now, as far as the designs, Superman, he was okay. Very classic looking Superman. He has this S on his belt, which I didn't really care for. I'm a fan of reinventing characters and rebooting them and kind of doing different things with them. So I already missed the New 52 version of Superman that got rid of the trunks, which I love the trunks, but I like to see different versions. I would like to have seen something different and unique here, but it's Superman. You can't go wrong with the classic look. So it's a very classic looking Superman. Martian Manhunter, I loved his design. I thought they designed him really well. Loved the different aliens he transforms to, his native appearance and all that. That looked great. Parasite was also a very cool character. I like where they went with Parasite in this movie. I should have mentioned this at the beginning of the review. I'm going to try stay away from spoilers too much. Lois, Lex, they all look great, and the city of Metropolis looks really cool. It looks very futuristic, very advanced, like Metropolis kind of, I should say, should be. So it was really cool looking Metropolis, very reminiscent of Superman the Animated Series. Okay. Moving on to the voice acting, it was very okay. It was, Lex was my favorite. He was played by Zachary Quinto, Spock from Star Trek, the Star Trek movies, and the guy from Heroes. I loved him as Lex. He was a great Lex. I forgot the young lady's name who plays Lois, but she was fine. And Superman was sort of Dullsville, to be honest with you. The guy who played his voice, I think his name is Chris Cross or something like that, or I'm terrible. I should have written it down, but or Darren Cross. Okay, I'm sorry. You guys can look it up. You have Google, so you'll look up his name. It was fine, but it wasn't any. He was sort of meekish a little bit, which works for Clark, but I think he was a little too meekish for Superman. So it was okay. I mean, again, nothing too distracting, but I can't say that I was over the moon with any of it, really. You know. The storyline. So again, I'm going to stay away from spoilers, but for those of you who've seen the trailers, you kind of get the general gist of it. This is a reintroduction of Superman, so it's his first appearance in Metropolis. Him, becoming Superman. You see him in a costume with goggles, and that's taken from a specific comic book. And I'm looking over here to the left to see. It's called American Alien. I think is the name of it, and it looks like they kind of took that part from that story. Yeah, Superman American Alien. That's where they took that part from. That was kind of cool. And then you also had, you've seen from the trailers, Lobo's in it, Martian Manhunter. So they definitely went a little bit different with the origin tale. Again, for the most part, it was okay. It wasn't anything, that inventive or, that revolutionary. It was fine. Everything was fine. So some of the things that really stuck out to me that I did not like, it's funny, I don't know if this was me, but the sound in the background, it didn't feel like there was much going on as far as like the hustle and bustle of Metropolis. For some reason I really noticed that if the characters weren't talking, it was almost silent. There was a score playing, but I don't know, it was really odd, the sound to me. I thought it was just lacking something. And then the overall movie was just fine, and that's the problem with it. It's just okay. Now, I might be looking at this, maybe I'm not the right audience for this. I've watched all the Superman animated movies. I've seen a lot of Superman in animation, so I probably have different expectations. I think if you were someone who's never seen a Superman animated movie before, you could watch this and enjoy it. It's definitely a little PG-13ish just because of the stuff with Parasite, but other than that, I think it's pretty kid-friendly. So maybe this was made for a newer audience, which is fine. I mean, I'm a 40-year-old man, so it's good that they're aiming stuff for a different audience. But yeah, it was just okay. I watched it. I enjoyed it while I was watching it. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it. And then when it was over, I didn't really feel like I need to ever watch it again. So yeah, it was okay. I mean, for me, the high watermarks for the DC animated movies are the Flashpoint Paradox, Under the Red Hood, All-Star Superman is great as well. So, and the DC animated movies are definitely hit and miss. I mean, they swing for the fences, and sometimes you miss. So it's just one of those things. But I think there's some really great DC animated movies. I think this one definitely is middle of the pack. It's fine, but I can't say it's anything I was truly that impressed with. I don't know if I really want to see more versions of this Superman. I don't know if this is the beginning of a shared universe. I kind of hope it isn't, because I would like to see some different interpretations of Superman, some different style. Even though the animation I like generally, I would prefer a different animation style. So for me, I hope they do something different going forward. I think it's still worth your time to watch, though. It's worth renting at least. I don't know if you should go buy it, but yeah, it's an enjoyable time on your TV. But definitely not anything, spectacular or anything that's gonna, make you go, wow, that was really creative. It was fine, and there's some really cool scenes in it. But again, for me, it was just merely okay. Alright, so I think that's enough of your review. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope I gave you some things to think about, maybe, or not. Please comment in the comment section. I would love to hear what you guys thought about the movie. Maybe I'm way off and people are really loving this movie, but I would love to hear your comments in the comments below. Please subscribe to my channel if you like what you saw today. And thank you so much for taking time to watch this. Have a great day.